Hey guys, Naz here with another video. In this video I'll be going over my break it down build for Noponic Champion. This is the latest build we got with the Wave 2 DLC, and after almost 12 hours of testing, this was the best build I came up with. Okay, with that out the way, let's get into this, yeah? Before I go over the arts, I believe it's best we discuss the base skills, as this will give us a better understanding of how I got to this build. Tit for Tat recharges a random art by 20% if an ally in our radius gets attacked. Nano Machine Repair gives us a 25% chance to restore 8% HP if we evade an attack. Velocity Gear reduces all of our arts by 10% if we evade an attack. The Talon art is unaffected. And lastly, Overclock boosts our recharge rate by 20% up to 25% if we die? This skill is useless to us as the build I came up with will have us practically invincible. We'll mostly be getting value from Velocity Gear. Since our base kit seems to reward us for evading attacks, I decided to capitalize on that as much as I can. Stormy Gale is our first master art as it'll increase our agility by 30% from Zephyr. Eye for weak points from Incursor lets us double our 15% critical hit chance to 30% after 50 hits. I'll explain the 32 later. And finally, Frenzied Combo from Martial Artist recharges our art by 30% if we critically hit. This synergizes perfectly with Eye for weak points and it'll let us have infinite arts once it's online. Now that we've gone over our skills, let's go over our arts. Dual Flash is our strongest art at only a 3 recharge. Refractive Edge may seem odd not to include as it's a guaranteed evade. I decided not to go with it as it has a 9 recharge and lowers our critical hit rate for that art, which is counterproductive to what I'm trying to do. Pry Slash is the best break in the game at just a 5 recharge. It also requires no positional like every other break. Lustrous Spike is decent, but it only excels if we die, and like I said, we won't be, making this mediocre. Dazzling Illusion is used as it'll make us have over 600 agility, which will greatly help us in evading attacks. For Master Arts, I went with Quick Draw as it's the shortest Agnes art we have and it'll 100% evade an attack. Shield Bash because it can be fusion art in a chain attack for a nice break into a topple combo. Soaring Tempest to round out the combo to give us a launch which will increase our damage by 25%. It also hits a total of 6 times, which helps us get closer to 50 hits we need to fully come online. Now that our arts are set, let's go over our gems. Tailwind is used to further increase our agility so we could surpass 600. Analyze Weakness because we'll have over a 64% chance to critically hit, so we may as well do 70% more damage. And lastly, Empowered Combo for another 75% damage increase as we'll be able to do infinite art cancels. We socket our gems, but our accessories still need to be equipped. We want the Lovis Rings for a 40% agility increase. Thermo Headgear is used to bring our 15% critical hit chance to that 32 I mentioned earlier. This will give us a 64% critical hit chance once we get Eye for weak points active. Lastly, Chaotic Memory is used as we'll constantly be attacking and we don't want to miss or get blocked. We don't run any dexterity and this fixes our accuracy problems. We're fully set to go, but if you're curious on what complements this build, consider running an ally with Aqua Mine. This is the stance for the user, which will boost their art recharge by 25%, and we get benefits from it if we're close enough to them. Ring of Roses is a field effect that boosts our art recharge, and it could stack up to 3 times. A Tactician for Hazy Figure. This is a field effect that increases our evasion to help us evade more attacks. A Soul Hacker with Desperate Charge to give us a critical hit plus buff, which will increase our critical hit chance to reduce our cooldowns on our arts thanks to Frenzy Combo. Signifer can fulfill this role, but Soul Hacker is guaranteed, while Signifer is RNG if we get that buff. An Ogre to help combo an enemy is always welcome to any team. An ally with capable hands and a Glittering Melody Talent art. This will refresh all our arts so we're online faster. And with that, I give you the best teammates that would complement this build. I'm going to do a quick demonstration as we have a few rules to follow to fully take advantage of this build. You'll want to start off with Dazzling Illusion, then cancel into Dual Flash, then Tri Slash. From there we're using anything off cooldown with Dual Flash having the highest priority. You'll want to use each art individually as each cancel reduces our art cooldown since we're a Kevis faction. Do not fusion art anything, unless you're in a chain attack. Once eye for weak points requirements are met, you'll have a fun time playing whack-a-mole, with Soaring Tempest being prioritized, then Quick Draw if you need to evade an attack, and then Shield Bash. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And don't forget, if this video brought you value, please leave a like and consider subscribing to see more, as I play a wide array of RPG games and I break them down just like this. Until the next video, I'll see ya.